Hello, hello! Many of my friends told me recently that they just don't have time to play Baldur's Gate. And, that's kinda sad, because I think that everybody should. That game is just a pure masterpiece. I already finished it a couple times, and I still only feel like I scratched the surface. So, when it comes to this series, the idea is that I will play the game, just a normal campaign, without like any kind of serious roleplay, trying to make decisions that are very natural for a pretty normal person like me. So, don't judge me too hard on that. So the thing is, I want to make it kind of an experience for people who don't have time to play the game and to enjoy the story, even in one of the potential variants. As such, my commentary will be very limited. It's not about me, it's about you and the game. So the point is that I won't be talking much during the game. I will focus on showing the actual story and limit my commentary either to the gameplay itself or whenever I feel like it might be worth to add some extra information that you may not know because you didn't play any other games in Forgotten Realms world. So, let's begin with character creation. Of course, we're going for the Honor difficulty. There's not going to be any way to reload our saves, so our decisions, they will be wrong. Oh, we have a cinematic. See it through our eyes. Uh-oh. That probably wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Who are you?
So we have our character creation screen now. We don't need any tutorials. We'll create our custom character, and I already have an idea what I want to play in this campaign. So first we need to pick a race. I'm going to play a halfling because halflings are simply OP, and I kinda like it because they have the most overpowered trait of all races. They have luck, and as you will see if you never played any Dungeons and Dragons based games, luck is very important here, as most of the actions our characters take, if they succeed or not, is based on the rolls of the dice. So we're going to play a halfling to have a little bit more luck. We have two sub races. It's not really that important. Give us some resistances. And we're going to play a rogue with a background background to Burn Archin. So that's kind of the base for the backstory of our character. So after surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most out of very little, using your street smarts, bolster your spirit for the journey ahead. So that's kind of a character we'll have, you know, someone who did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Nobody really talks about it, but we all know what's going on in a fantasy setting that's, you know, not as illegal as it is in real world. We need to pick our ability scores. So max dexterity, versus a little bit of charisma and constitution, and a little bit of wisdom. To pick our skills. So as a very clever, cunning character, we'll use our dexterity to, you know, maybe steal something sometimes, maybe open some lock. We're not going to be very stealthy, however we should be really good at talking. So deception and performance will be, deception and persuasion will be very important skills for us. Perception to detect traps, and let's go for insight. That kinda lets us know a little bit more about what's happening, especially in the conversations. Okay, we need to edit appearance. I've done it already like 100 times, so I already know what I'm going for. Why I will be doing that very quickly, I will tell you a little bit about what we've seen on that cinematic at the beginning. For those who don't know, that monster we saw there is a mind flayer, or they're also known by their second name of the race, they're Illitids. And they're kind of creatures that are specialized in how is it called? Mind control, kind of psionic abilities and magic. It's hard to tell what they actually are. They're very dangerous creatures. In previous games you could only meet them when reaching very high level. But here, a little spoiler, they're like the center part of the story, which we're going to start in a moment. Okay, we need a name for our character. I am a very creative person, so I just go with mine. And let's go.
You need a guardian.
We need a guardian. I already know what guardian is about, but you know, that will be important later in the story, so for now let's just leave it as this. Venture forth. Okay, we woke up. Beautiful Baldur's Gate. Greatest city on the Swords Coast. without dragons. Okay, so basically one thing you need to know if you never played any games in Forgotten Realms world, neither on your computer or on tabletop. See, the easiest explanation as for the base of this world, you probably watched Lord of the Rings. Worlds are basically the same. It's, you know, dragons, elves, dwarves, humans, orcs, things like that. A little bit different, not just a fantasy world as every other. Okay, we just woke up. We don't know where we are. And that's not good.
My head.
Okay, so let's move forward. We have some equipment, so it's not bad.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
So, when it comes to any dialogues, I think I should explain it to you how I want to deal with them. I don't want to read the dialogues for you, so I will just let either the narrator and characters speak for themselves. However, when it comes to the options I can pick, whatever I'm going to do, I will just leave my cursor on the relevant option that I'm about to choose for a second, and this way you will know what my answer was. Let me know in the comments if this is working for you or it's not, because there are other options. I may obviously read that, but I just feel like this one will be the best. So let's go with this one now and investigate the pool. So, a little bit about the mechanics of the game. Every action, is even in dialogues like right now, requires us to check if we succeed or fail, and that's based on a dice roll. So, difficulty class, that's the threshold we need to reach with our our result. The die has numbers from 1 to 20. We have our bonuses or anti-bonuses listed here. So because we are low intelligence character, our roll will be lowered by 1. So to successfully investigate that pool, as now I decided to do, I need to roll at least 11. 20 is always a success, regardless the modifiers, and 1 is always a failure. I hope it's clear, so let's go. Roll the die. That's a great start.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
That's clearly a failure.
Breathe deep and move.
It hurt a bit.
Dead. Good.
Dead mind player, we can get some loot. Every RPG game, we're going to grab everything we can. Surely there will be someone who will be able to pay for all the rubbish we grab. Might be useful later.
Visions project into your mind. An Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Okay.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Let's jump.
Odd. I feel better.
Okay, since it's kind of a tutorial for now, have a chance to regenerate from time to time.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Okay, so it's like reading that stuff gives us some additional knowledge.
A schematic of a Nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
Better not be cursed.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this.
Okay, that's not telling us very much. One piece of knowledge that you may find useful. Nautiloid is kind of a ship of the Mind Flayers, and looks like we are on one of them. It's that flying thing on the cinematic. All I know is that we really don't want to be here.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return! They return.
What is it?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
Okay, so whenever dialogue option shows us a skill that we can use, that gives us an idea what kind of role we'll have to make to succeed. Let's not rush into action and investigate it first. Up 20, nice.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay, so now we have advantage on this roll. Some rolls can be rolled with advantage or disadvantage. The thing is, when you have an advantage, you roll 2 die and you pick the score of the better one. When you have disadvantage, you roll 2 dice and your result is the one with lower value. So we're probably having advantage here because of the situation that we just investigated properly. So let's try our luck. That's a success.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Oh yeah, our dexterity modifier saved us.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
Nice.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Okay, so we have some puppy that is looking like a brain with potato sprouts.
The brain
It's better to never
tenses,
be alone.
as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. Us. We are us.
Okay.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Okay, let's go. Reload him. No. Here, except for the brain. Whoa. Dragons. That doesn't feel safe.
Abomination. This is your end.
Rolling it.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers.
Okay, that tells us something.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Like you're still in Paris. Okay, so our first combat. Combat in this game is turn-based.
Death won't
Every
take me yet.
character goes in an order, and each turn we have an option to do our action and bonus actions. Usually it's just one of each per turn. Actions can be used to strike with our weapon, throw something, to cast a spell, depending on the character we play. So far we don't have that many options yet, but maybe that will change. So I just did the basic attack, so that was my action. I can use another way of attacking, flourish. That will be my bonus action. Gives me less damage, but some additional options. Unfortunately, it's something I can do only once per short rest. So I'm going to skip it now. Continue fighting with my other characters.
I will ascend.
May the gods take you first.
Okay, that was well.
You proved surprisingly adamant. Now, to the helm.
One day I'll catch a break.
Very unusual for Dungeons and Dragons stories where the first opponents are something else, either rats or goblins.
What's in here?
Goblins and stuff.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
It's never a good sign. Probably there's some fighting ahead. Some possible use other weapon. So attack from our left hand made us an action combat, and attack from our right hand made us a bonus action. Or otherwise, depending if we're left or right handed.
Geich machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Character creation.
Another mystery. Aggression. Annihilate. She made them hostile.
Time to strike.
So whenever our characters are
On the move.
in the same, are next to each other when it comes to the order their turns.
Nothing
Can
will stand in my
make
way.
Make them action. That means make them like here.
Damn it! You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Obviously not, but it's always
Try that
easier.
contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
It's always easier when more people will do so. If there's someone alive, let's try to save them.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. Then you spy an empty socket.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you. As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
Let's try to avoid this at some point.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod. Brain in a jar.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Well, that's a question. However, main rule of the computer games, if something can be clicked, it must be clicked. So let's try. See what happens.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Hardest roll.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Okay, the more the merrier.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
So, in case if you don't know, Gif or Githyanki, that's a race our first companion is part of. They're known for being very good fighters. That's exactly what I'm going to say now.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not? Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
She's hiding something.
What's next, I wonder?
No time to rest.
Eager for battle.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Let's move.
Straight
What path lies before me?
forward and jump stuff along the way.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Another brain.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Chemistry between our teammates. Start with your love.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Okay. Oh, good.
We need to get out of here. Now.
Looks like the parasite is not only just most of us, but gives us some
Still on my feet.
options. Okay, move my crossbow first. I think
Deadlier than ever.
fire. So that will give us extra fire damage in one shot. Is it enough?
Maybe not the best time.
15 turns until crash, so very fast. For those who already played this game, I know that this fight can be approached in more optimal settings. Some role-playing world. fun. We're not here to
Worth a shot.
optimize, to make everything optimal. That would fit the purpose of the story a bit.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
And it's not Mind Flayer Parasite. Hope.
What's hiding here?
I'd better take a peek.
Hurry! Before they strike! I will take my pick. Worth examining.
What's inside?
That's the problem with hard things, they don't run very fast.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Collect as much stuff as we can. Shoot. Bang. We have a couple of spells that we can use, but they are limited when it comes to how many of them can we use per day. So
Swift and lethal.
I'd rather save them for more challenging situations. Like if trying to escape with our lives isn't challenging enough.
If this shit hits the ground, we're dead.
Your spine is
On I go.
And bites the dust.
I will not know failure.
And strike just. Okay. One out of our way.
Have to keep going.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
Close.
I am fury. I am death. Just so.
We did it! Yay!
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
I guess it worked. Useful tips on loading screen. I think that after this cinematic we'll end the first episode. Because it looks like we just finished some important chapter, tutorial one, but you know, that's a chapter. Please. D&D game not going. Looks like it, yes. Yes. That was lucky.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Okay, so all we know is that we don't know where we are, we don't know what to do, but we're about to die, and we need to do something with it, having no clue how and what. Pretty good setup for the start, I guess, but that at least gives us some motivation to follow some quest lines. And for now, let's just end that episode, make a save, and we'll come back in a couple days. Let me know in the comments if you would like any any sort of adjustments in how I talk or how I show you things. Maybe I should show you a little bit more about the equipment I use or the skills the characters have. All the comments are welcomed, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the following episodes of the series. And also you can watch other things on my channel like Warcraft 3 and Diablo 2 currently. Those are the main things I recently play. And for now, see ya, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.